Hello everyone, Panda here and welcome back to another week of ShrineWatch and Dead by Daylight news. And before we jump into the news and look at the upcoming chapter that we're going to be having next week, first of all, we've got some sad news. We've got to talk about Puppers, one of the biggest content creators in Dead by Daylight for quite a few years. A big part of the DBD community, well known for his live streams, his ridiculously crazy cosplays, and also just being a good friend to everyone and just being a place for everyone to go and chill out. And honestly, everyone really loved him. Unfortunately, in 2020, Puppers was diagnosed with ALS and has been battling this terrible, terrible disease since then. And very sadly, this week, he actually passed away, and he will be very missed by the entire community. Over the last years, the community came together and had two events, the Light in the Fog event, which was raising money to take care of him, to modify his home, and loads of people came out. We had basically every single larger Dead by Daylight content creator come out for an absolutely gigantic live stream event. Everyone came together. It was just a really good time and just really inspiring, and raised loads of money to be able to take care of him and modify his house and deal with medications and all of these things that incurred such a cost over his last few years. I think my favorite Puppers moment was honestly his locker cosplay. I've never seen anyone do a locker cosplay, and if someone does it, I'm sure it won't be as good as this.
Hello, okay, wait, I can't, I'm stuck in here. Wait, move the mic. Move the mic. Ah! How we doing today? Happy Monday, everyone.
Couldn't believe my eyes. And Puppers, you will be missed. Rest in peace. So not the easiest thing to follow with some news, but we do have 1 week until the end transmission chapter comes out, and we're going to have the Singularity, we're going to have Meatball, and also Gabe and the new map. And I was really looking forward to the patch coming because of the Pyramid Head changes that they said they were going to make, where basically when you hit someone with your mouse 2 with your power as Pyramid Head, it would add torment to them, which means that you would be able to cage them if they went down, they would leave the trails behind them, and also they'd be affected by the different status effects that some of his add-ons can put on. However, Behavior came out and said that they are not actually going to go forwards with those Pyramid Head changes, which is really annoying because I was really looking forward to that, but they are going to try and do something. They're trying to do something to Pyramid Head, but they're not going to go ahead with that, which is a big bloody shame. Additional changes that they have made to the chapter is that they've nerfed the EMPs a little bit. They've reduced the cases in the map from 7 down to 5, and also made it take a little bit longer to print an EMP. This could be beneficial. Honestly, I felt like when I was playing as the killer, the survivors just always had EMPs. They always countered my power, and it just was very, very annoying. But they've made no mention of the new Gabe perk made for this. The perk where when you're injured, you just move faster. And that is a scary, scary thing. Like, I am absolutely terrified of this perk going forwards. Coming out, it's going to change the whole game. I feel like everyone's going to run it because it's just going to default make anyone better at being chased and just make the chases last longer. You know, they could have done things to it, like make it so that it does not stack with other movement speed buffs. That would be cool, because then Hope won't stack with it. But I feel like it's going to come out. It's going to be problematic. It's going to be tricky. And in general, survivors are just going to get a big buff to chases in every single aspect, and killers are going to get a nerf. So interesting to see how that will go. I'm a little bit worried about it, but you know, what can you do? Just gonna have to see what happens and bite the bullet, you know, and just go for it. Dead by Daylight ran a live streaming event over on their Twitch channel called Into the Rainbow for Pride Month, and they raised $15,000 for It Gets Better. And we have a bunch of new codes here. Here they are on the screen to get all of these charms for your characters in Dead by Daylight. The event was hosted by Trixie Mattel and Emmy. Trixie is a big Dead by Daylight fan and actually comes over to my stream quite a lot and actually invited us to one of their shows back last year. We have a community chosen event coming up for the Twisted Masquerade. And as usual, they've done a thing where you need to go onto a questionnaire, fill out what you want, and you know, they will basically make the event based on everyone's choices. And here we have it, the in-game modifiers generate your event. So, you know, there was a big battle on the internet, and I thought it was really interesting. Basically, which modifier would you like to see? 2 times blood points in daily rituals, a blood rush for 1.5% more blood points, or double XP or fragment frenzy. And basically blood rush was winning, and everyone was like, hey, we're getting more blood points. But then people coming out, what the hell are you doing, everyone? look, if we do double XP, you get more iridescent shards, then you can buy more characters, buy more cosmetics. So initially Blood Rush was winning, but now they have managed to push it back. And of course, from that, we got a bunch of really great memes. Just the community really came together and made sure everyone realized that it's time to go double XP. So Blood Rush, 37%, and double player XP has pushed up to 40%. Good job, everyone. Next up, we've got some maps. Which one of these maps is your favorite? Personally, not a massive fan of a lot of these maps, but I do like myself a little bit of RPD, even though I know that's controversial. Father Campbell's Church, love it, love it. Dead Dog, oh, come on, Dead Dog, get out of here. Why would they put Eerie of Crows on there when Eerie of Crows is disabled? Okay. I like Bad in Preschool. I like some really weird maps, apparently. Mount Ormond? What? Oh. Okay, fine. Great. Oh, well, that's the event. So that's happening on June 13th to the 21st. So next week, when the chapter comes out, we will be playing this for a week. Mount Ormond? Really? Where was, Ugh. So we're getting Dead Dog, Ormond, and Coal Tower? Okay, fine. And a double experience. Fair enough. Then, of course, after that, we will have the Twisted Masquerade event. We're going to have special things in the game. We're going to be able to unlock a bunch of masks for different characters. Should be a good event, though. I'm looking forward to this one. I think that their events have slowly been getting better and better. And I'm definitely interested to play this one out and see how it goes. And additionally, last week, we had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre playtest. I don't know if any of you saw this. I made a few videos. This playtest was really, really fun. Everyone, whenever there's a new asymmetrical game, the entire Dead by Daylight community gets really excited and they want to try it and they go, oh, this is going to be amazing. And let's be honest, in the past, they've all flopped. What do we have? Last year, Predator Hunting Ground, we had VHS, which has still not come out, but seems to be kind of dead in the water. Loads of other games, Prop Night, I can't even think of them all, but a bunch of different games. Everyone always says, is this the thing that's going to kill Dead by Daylight? And it never is, but I really did have a lot of fun playing this. It's made by the people who did Friday the 13th. There's voice chat. It's 3 killers versus 4 survivors, which is definitely a different take. And honestly, the playtest was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to it coming out on August the 18th, I think it is. Still a couple of months away, but a fun game. And hopefully by the time it comes out, it's actually going to be quite polished and ready to play. You know, they must have got a lot of data because people were playing it like absolute crazy. It was up for 4 days, but I've seen people with 60 hours playtime. Like, they were just bashing it. They were loving it. So, interesting. Keeping an eye on that. I didn't think I was going to be excited about it, but after playing it, I'm super into it. I want to play it. I want it to come out, and I want it to be here right now. And we have 1 week left on the cosmetic contest to design a cosmetic for behavior to have it potentially put into the game. We've got a survivor skin to be made, a killer skin to be made, and also a charm. And, well, there's a lot of entries. Look, I couldn't possibly go over all of them, but a user over on the Reddit did collect all of the different dredge skins that they managed to find, and I've got 10 pictures here to cycle through. They'll be in the middle of the screen. These are great. I honestly think that, you know, Dredge is a perfect character to make new cosmetics for, because you can really go out of the box with him. He's such a cool, interesting, weird character that you could pretty much apply any sort of idea and make something cool out of them. Some of these are absolutely fantastic. I love the one with the TVs. Makes me think of Larry's, you know, the hospital map. Very cool. Anyway, hopefully it's a Dredge skin. I would be about that. But we'll have to see. You know, every single previous year, it's been female survivors. So maybe we'll also get a Jeff skin this year? Yeah? Yeah? No? Okay, no. Unfortunately, with the contest this year, they are not doing it in a big old forum thread where you can just post your pictures. You actually submit them securely. So we don't have access to all of the different skins that we can all have a look at. But there are a lot of them out there. I do definitely suggest going and seeking them out, because there's some great creators, some incredibly talented artists, and some just absolutely brilliant, unique ideas. And I love it. I wish I could just search for Jeff. Wait, can I search for Jeff? Oh man, I can. Okay, Fern, look at this. Warlord. Oh, Warlord Jeff. Sick. Metalvania, this is amazing. Oh, I like this a lot. Entities Fog Park Ranger Jeff. Love it. Love it. Loads of different little badges and stuff. Very cool. Mycelium Spore. Inspiration. Inspired by a nightmare, Jeff put on his apron and painted until daylight. Why has he got his buns out? Oh my god, behavior, can we have this, please? They're not going to make this, but imagine if they did. Okay, great. Bigfoot believer, Jeff? Oh my god. Okay, cool. Great. Jeff's out there. Jeff believes in Bigfoot. That's fine. Good for you. One man band Jeff. Yeah, let's have this. So every time he runs everywhere, it makes like tooting horn noises and a cymbal. That sounds perfect. Actually, it sounds like something behavior would make to make Jeff even easier to find. Let alone that when he's injured, he's going. He makes the loudest sounds possible. Yeah, great. Let's do it. Okay, summer mountain retreat. All right, this looks a little bit more realistic to something that behavior would make. Very cool. I just like Jeff. Okay, I think Jeff's pretty cool. All right, sue me. Fate of the date? Damn. Jeff's looking a bit younger there, but that's fine, you know. Super. Super. Man, I just love the community. I love the community. It's full of great ideas. So I think that is about it with the news this week. You know, some bad news, and we are apprehensively waiting for the next chapter to see how it's going to go. I think the killer's going to be a lot of fun. I think the survivor's going to be fun. It is going to change the way the game's played, in my opinion. You know, when they had residual manifest coming into the game, I thought that that was going to be huge. Survivors were going to use it all the time. I think I've seen it like 3 times since it came out, so maybe not. But I do think Made for This is going to become a big, swift meta straight away. And the new map, well, I don't know, maybe they're going to have decluttered it a bit. They've not mentioned anything about that in their blog post, so we're going to have to see. But yeah, bring it on. Let's give it a shot. So let's go have a little look at the Shrine of Secrets. First up, from Fungmin, it is alert. Whenever the killer breaks a pallet, breaks a door, or kicks a generator, see their aura for 5 seconds. It's kind of overshadowed by new perks, so forget that. Our second perk is an Ash perk. It is Flip Flop. When you're dying on the floor, 50% of your recovery progression is converted into Wiggle, up to a maximum of 50%. Really crap perk unless you combine it with like Power Struggle, so you can be under a pallet, recover, and then drop the pallet on the killer's head when they pick you up. Over on Killer, from Ghostface, we have I'm All Ears. Whenever someone performs a rushed action within 48 meters, you can see their aura for 6 seconds. However, it goes on cooldown for 40 seconds after that. And from the Twins, we have Hoarder. Survivors reveal their location to you when they interact with a chest or when they pick up an item within 64 meters of you. And this spawns 2 more chests in the game for the survivors. However, keep in mind that with the upcoming Killer, the Singularity, you will get a notification if they start interacting with the EMP boxes, so this could be useful. You know, if you're playing the Singularity, this could be a really good perk because they will always be out there trying to get these items, which means that you know where the survivors are a lot of the time. So maybe worth picking up if you don't already have it. That is ShrineWatch. Leave a like and drop a comment if you would be so kind, and I will see you next week for the Singularity and some meatball action. Come follow me over on Twitch if you would like. I stream on there multiple times a week. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Panda out.